Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavad-gita, chapter 7, verse 10. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam Viddhi partha sanatanam Buddhir buddhimatamasmi Tejas tejasvinamaham. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai. O son of Pritha, know that I am the original seed of all existence, the intelligent of the intelligent, and the prowess of all powerful men. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Bijam means seed. Krishna is the seed of everything. In contact with material nature, the seed fructifies into various living entities, movable and inert. Birds, beasts, man, and many other living creatures are moving living entities. Trees and plants, however, are inert. They cannot move but only stand. Every entity is contained within the scope of 84 large species of life. Some of them are moving and some of them are inert. In all cases, however, the seed of their life is Krishna. As stated in Vedic literature, Brahman, or the Supreme Absolute Truth, is that from which everything is emanating. Krishna is Para-Brahman, the Supreme Spirit. Brahman is impersonal and Para-Brahman is personal. Impersonal Brahman is situated in the personal aspect that is stated in Bhagavad-gita. Therefore, originally, Krishna is the source of everything. He is the root. As the root of a tree maintains the whole tree, Krishna, being the original root of all things, maintains everything in this material manifestation. This is also confirmed in the Vedic literature. Yato va imani bhutani jayante. The Supreme Absolute Truth is that from which everything is born. He is the prime eternal among all eternals. He is the supreme living entity of all living entities, and He alone is maintaining all life. Krishna also says that He is the root of all intelligence. Unless a person is intelligent, he cannot understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport.
Bijangamam sarvabhutanam Vidhi partha sanatanam Buddhi buddhimatamasmi Tejas tejas sinamaham. So, Bijam, the original seed of life, sarvabhutana. The modern scientists, they are trying to prove that life comes from matter, chemical evolution. But we don't accept that. We accept from Bhagavad-gita that Krishna is the original life. Krishna is not a dead stone. As it is said in the Vedanta Sutra, Janmadasya jataha, the absolute truth is that from which everything emanates. So that absolute truth, what kind of absolute truth? Is it dead matter or living force? It cannot be dead matter. Because there are so many living entities, and the absolute truth is a dead matter. It cannot produce living entities because we have no such experience that from dead matter living entities are coming out. That is not possible. Sometimes we see that from cow dung some life is coming out. Sometimes we see from the heaps of rice the scorpion is coming out. So foolish people will think that the rice is the cause of the life of the scorpion. But that is not the fact. Real fact is the scorpion, they lay eggs within the heaps of the rice, and by fermentation of the rice, the eggs become fructified and life comes. Not that rice, a dead matter, is the cause of the life. So now big scientists, they are trying to prove that lives come from matter. But here we understand from Krishna, the supreme authority, that he is the origin of all life. Bijang mang sarvabhutana. Sarvabhutan. In another place Krishna says, Sarvajoni shukonteya sambhavanti murtaya. In all species of life, there are 8,400,000 species of life. Aquatics, trees, plants, insects, then reptiles, then birds, bees, then human beings. This is the evolutionary process. Asiting chaturang chaiva. These are all mentioned in the Vedic literature about the evolution. Not that the foolish theory of Darwin is the origin of evolution. The evolutionary theory is there. Not theory, fact. So, Krishna says in Bhagavad-gita that Sarvojoni Shukon. Joni means the original source of birth. So, there are so many living entities are there. Krishna claims Tasya Mahajani Brahma Ahanga Bijapada Pita. Again he says, Ahanga Bijapada Pita. Just like father keeps the bijam, Jatha Joni, Jatha Bijam. The mother is the Joni and the father is the bijam. So, without father, there cannot be any life, because the father gives the bijam, the seed. Many places in the Vedic literature it is stated that life does not come from matter, but life comes from the supreme life, Krishna. That is the verdict of the Vedic literature. Bijahang sarva bhutana vidhi. You should understand, don't be misled that life comes from matter. It is not fact. Therefore he says, Vidhi, but Sanatanam, not that nowadays it has become like that life is coming from life. Formerly, life was coming from matter. So, Viddhimam Sanatan. The Sanatanam means eternally. Eternally. The Sanatan word is used in so many places. In another place Krishna says, Mamaivangsa jiva bhuta jiva loke sanatan. And another place Krishna says, Parastasmat tu bhava anya bhaktya bhaktya sanatana. The Sanatanam word is used in many places. The Sanatanam means eternal. So this Bijam, Krishna is Sanatanam. Sanatanam tang prabhumasrayam. The Sanatan word is very important thing. So there is a place, as we understand from Bhagavad-gita, another nature. Parastasmatu bhava anya. Bhava means nature. Just like this is also nature. This material cosmic manifestation. This is also nature. But this is not Sanatanam. This is temporary, asanatan. Bhutta bhutta praliyate. Here in this material world, everything is created at a certain date. It remains for some time. It grows. It produces some byproduct. Then gradually dwindles and at last vanishes. Finished. So this is not Sanatana. Sarabhika, 6 kinds of changes. Just like your body, my body. This is not Sanatana. This is asanatana. Asanatana means not permanent. But the bijam, the seed, or the living entities, they are Sanatanam. They are not temporary. Therefore it is said, Bijam vang sarvabhutanang vidhi pata Sanatanam. So, we are Sanatana. We cannot understand that why we should be subjected to the rules and regulation of asanatana, not Sanatana. Actually, although here some Krishna says in many places, na hannate hannamane sarire nitta sasatayam. Again he says Sanatanam. Another place Krishna says, Mami vangsa jivoloke Sanatanam. So, we have lost our intelligence that several places the living entity is described as Sanatanam, eternally. Then why I am under the tribulation of so many rules and regulations of this material nature? This is the question. This is called Brahma Jigyasa. Adhata Brahma Jigyasa. This is intelligence. Unless one is promoted to this intellectual platform that I am Sanatana. In so many places it is described. Nitya Nityanam Chaitana in Kathopanishad. We are Nitya. And Krishna is also Nitya. Nitya Nityanam. Description of Krishna or the Supreme Lord is given there. That he is the chief Nitya. We are Nityas, but we are subordinate Nitya. We require a leader. And in our material life also, we require a leader. Without leader, there is no progress. So the supreme leader is Krishna. Nitya Nityanam, Chaitana Chaitananam. Therefore, our eternal relationship is with Krishna. Nitya Sambandha. Nitya Siddha. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita it is called Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti. Sadha Prabhu Noy. This Krishna Bhakti, Krishna consciousness is Nitya Siddha, Nitya Nityana. For eternally, it is a fact that we are all servants of Krishna and our duty is to render service unto him. That is confirmed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jive Krishna Das. That is our position. And mukti means, that is described in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Mukti hitya annatha rupam sarupena avasthiti. This is called mukti. Mukti means hitya annatha rupam. We are acting otherwise. We have forgotten that we are eternal servant of Krishna. This forgetfulness is causing us all trouble, all tribulations, all miseries. We want to enjoy this material world, forgetting that we are not enjoyer, we are simply servant. Jivi Sarupa Nitya Krishna Das. Therefore Krishna says, Bhoktaram Jagatavasam Sarvaloka Maheswaram Sridam Sarvabhutanam Gyata Mam Shanti Michya. If you want Shanti, then you should understand Krishna. The Krishna is the Bhokta, he is the enjoyer. We are not enjoyer. The mistake is that we are trying to be enjoyer. Karmi, Jnani, Yogi, they are trying to become enjoyer. And only the devotees, they want to remain as the eternal servant of Krishna. That is the difference. So, this is eternal. A Chaitanya Chaitamrita, he confirmed Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti. Krishna Bhakti. Bhakti means Bhagavan Bhakta. And the transaction between Bhagavan and Bhakta is called Bhakti. The Bhakti definition is the activities, the natural activities between the Bhakta and the Bhagavan. Whenever there is the word Bhakti, Bhakti means there must be three items. The Bhagavan must be there, the Bhakta must be there, and the transaction between the Bhakta and Bhagavan must be there. That is called Bhakti. So, this is our aim and life, Sanatana. Because we are Sanatana, our business, eternal business is Bhakti. Just like here, it is still further clear. In other place, Aham Bijo Padapita. Here it is say Bijo Aham Sarvabhutana. This is one thing. And another place, in 13th chapter, he says, 14th chapter I think, and he says, Aham Bija Padapita. So the same Bija. Therefore, he is the father. He is the seed-giving father. So, what is your relationship with father? The relationship with father means father should be revered. Father should be obeyed. You should remain obedient to the father. That is your natural position. If you become disobedient to father, that is your unnatural position. Therefore, in the material world means every one of us, we are disobedient to the Supreme Father. This is material life. Krishna bhuliya jivi bhagavan chakore. Pasete maya tare japotiya dhore. Because we are trying to become the master, not servant. Everyone is trying to become master. That is the material disease. And everyone is trying to become the enjoyer of the material resources. Everyone is trying to be proprietor of this world or another, even Chandraloka. Could not manage this world as proprietor, and they are trying to go to another planet to become proprietor. This is going on. This is material disease. You will never accept that I am not proprietor. I am not proprietor. Proprietor is Krishna. Sarvaloka Maheswara. If we accept this simple thing, there is immediately peace. The people, even in this, on this globe, everyone has made a group. We are Americans, we are Indians, we are Pakistanis, we are Japanese, we are this and that, and claiming this is my property. This is called nationalism. Bhomaijjati, Jatitha, Bhomaijjati. Bhoma means the land. The modern advancement means to become nationalist. What is that nationalism? The Bhomaijjati, worshipping the land of birth. This is called nationalism. So, this is called mistaken idea. Actually, the bhumi or the land does not belong to you. It belongs to Krishna. Krishna said, Bhoktaram Jaggudansam Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. And we are falsely trying to become friends of others, leaders. But we do not know how to become friends. Actually, nobody is going to be my friend. Everyone wants to exploit, but in the shape of friend, he comes to exploit. This is the word. Why you should claim friend, myself, I am your friend. What can I do for you? If I am real friend, then I should inform everybody that Krishna is your original only friend. This is Krishna consciousness. We don't claim we are friends in this way that I have brought a good news for you. I am friend in that way. What is that good news? That you have got a very nice friend, Krishna, very powerful. Very powerful friend. What I am? I am nothing. This is actually Krishna consciousness movement. Everyone is trying to become friend, leader of the people. And they do not know who is friend. They are falsely claiming to become friend and misleading people more and more. Andhajathandhi rupaniyamana. A friend, a blind friend is claiming other blind friends. My dear blind friends, he is also blind. I will protect you. And other blind friends, they also do not see what kind of friend he is. If he is friend, if he wants to help us, we are already help us at all. But if both of them are blind, andhajatandhi rupaniyamana, they do not know. They want to become friend, but what kind of friend? Blind friend. So they cannot have. That is the verdict of the Vedas. Nati vidu sartha gatinji Vishnu durasayaji bahirarthamani. These so-called blind rascal friends, they are trying to make us happy by material adjustment. That is not possible. It is not possible. Devi jesha gunamai mama maya duratvaya. Krishna says, this material world, the illusory external energy, you are under her control. We are, every one of us, we are under the control of the material energy. In another place, in Brahma Samhita, the material energy is described as the Durga, Mother Durga. Srishti sthiti pralaya sadhana shakti rika chaiva jasya bhuvanani vibharti Durga. So, we are very fond of worshipping Mother Durga to take some concession. But such kind of concession will not give me relief. When we worship Mother Goddess Durga, we ask from her, Dhanang Dehi, Rupang Dehi, Jaso Dehi, Rupavati Bhajya Dehi. So, Mother Durga gives, but that will not help us if we, because the place where we are in this material world, it is dukkhalayam. You cannot be happy simply by getting a beautiful wife and very big bank balance. That is not possible. It is mistaken. Because the place is dukkhalayam asasatam, Krishna says. So, we should understand Krishna simply, as Krishna says, not whimsical, not by mental speculation. You cannot understand Krishna by mental speculation. That is not possible. Athapi te deva padam vijadayam prasada leshanu grihita evahi janati tattvam. Krishna tattva can be understood by the mercy of Krishna, not by your mental speculation. Don't try to understand Krishna by your defective mental speculation. Therefore Krishna says, Manusyanam sahaseshu kaschid jatati siddhaya jatatam abhisiddhyanam kaschid vetimam tattata. You cannot understand Krishna what he is, even though you are a siddha. Jatatam abhisiddhyanam. What to speak of ordinary man? Those who are siddhas, siddhas means self-realized, spiritually situated, especially the jnani. So even out of them, millions of jnanis, one can understand Krishna. Krishna is not so easy to understand. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mang prapadyate. If one understands Krishna, then he will immediately surrender to him. That is understanding of Krishna. Mang prapadyate. Why prapadyate? Vasudeva sarvamiti sa mahatma sudurlabha. He can understand that Krishna is the root cause of all causes. Ishara parama Krishna sachidananda vigraha anadi radhi govinda sarva karana karana. So, every Shastra will confirm Krishna's position, and Krishna also personally saying, and he is accepted by great authorities like Vyasdev, Narada, Devala, Hoshita, formerly, 5,000 years ago. And after that, all the acharyas, Madhyacharya, Sri Ramanujacharya, Vishnu Swami, Nimbarka, later on Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all of them accepted Krishna. Krishnastu Bhagavan Sam, especially our Gauriya Sampradaya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sampradaya. Aradha Bhagavan Brajasatana. Our principle is to worship Krishna. What kind of Krishna? Brajasatana means the son of Maharaj Nanda and Jasoda. That Krishna. There may be many other Krishna. People may not misunderstand. Just like one may not mean, therefore father, mother's name is given. So therefore, here it is said, Brajasatana. This Bhumi, this Vrindavan Bhumi is called Braja. So Nanda Maharaj was the king of Braja, Brajesha, and his son Krishna. There he is Aradhya. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's philosophy. Aradha Bhagavan Brajasatana. Tadhyamang Vrindavanam. And this Vrindavan Dham is also as good as Krishna. Do not try to see Vrindavan Dham as ordinary place. That is called Dham Aparad. Then you will never be able to understand. And the Vaishnava Kavi says, Jaya Jaya Vrindavana Basi Jatoya. Anyone who is living in Vrindavan, even cats and dogs, they are also glorious, because next birth they will be elevated they will be liberated. That is Vrindavan Dham. So in this way, try to understand the glories of Vrindavan Dham, the glories of Lord Krishna, according to Shastra. Even if we do not know Shastra, if we simply accept that Krishna is Bhagavan Swam and his Dham, Vrindavan, is as good as Krishna, then we are far advanced in spiritual understanding. So Krishna is teaching personally, Bijahang Sarvabhutana, Viddhi Partha Sanatana. And Sanatana, this word is very important. The process by which we can understand Krishna, and by understanding Krishna, when we are promoted in the Krishna's Dham, and we meet Krishna person to person, talk with, there is a process that is called Bhakti Yogam, and that process is called Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma you have heard. Sanatana Dharma means this Bhakti Yoga. Sanatana Dharma does not mean some ritualistic ceremony. This is meant, Sanatana becomes everyone, every living entity is Sanatana. And Krishna is Sanatana. And his abode is Sanatana. Sanatana, Bhakta, Sanatana. So, if we want to be promoted to the Sanatana place and to see the Sanatana, Supreme Sanatana, eye to eye, and talk with him, and dance with him, or play with him, we are Sanatana. Then we must accept the Sanatana Dharma, eternal religious system. And what is that religion? Dharmant sakshat bhagavat pranita. You cannot manufacture Sanatana Dharma. It is already done by Krishna. Dharmant sakshat bhagavat. And that is Sanatana Dharma. What is that Sanatana Dharma? Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sarva. You simply, Krishna says, this is Sanatana Dharma, that you simply surrender unto me and I will give you protection. Thank you very much.